Next subject. Let's just move on from there. Hey, I'm Asia G, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back. So today officially ended my cut. I was on a 6-week cut, and I didn't cut the calories drastically. I made a shaved like 300 calories, 300 to 400 calories off like my maintenance calories. So I just took the measurements, and I was gonna record this video like in 2 parts. I was gonna take my measurements today on April the 11th, on Monday, because I usually record my YouTube videos on Friday. But I wanted to sit down and give you my thoughts in real time, because I was looking at like my measurements and the weights that I took, and I'm just like, well, what happened? What happened? Like, what did you do? The numbers are fairly the same. There was no big drastic changes. Now the scale says that since the beginning of my cut, I've gained like, I think like 2.5 pounds, maybe 3 pounds, which is weird to be in the cut. But this could be for a couple of different reasons, so I'm not gonna stress out about it. One, it's about to be that time of the month in a few days. This past week, I was trash. I wasn't trash, my actions was trash. I had very trash actions, and I was not working in alignment with my cut and go. Because this weekend, I was out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then of course I was off when I went to Vegas. So it could be a couple of things, but I like the way that I look. I see physical changes where I look stronger. I see more definition, but the numbers don't make sense. I don't feel like I was so off that I should be up, but I'm probably up because of all those other factors. So the first 4 weeks of the 6-week cut was really, really good. Like, I was on it. I was like, oh, I feel great. Those last 2 weeks, your girl could have done better. I could have done so much better. We all know my goal is to build muscle. So you don't really build muscle in a cut. So I have to be honest with myself about what I want to do and what my actions are saying and how I'm feeling. So I'm going to reverse back up to my maintenance calories. And then from there, I'm going to add a 5% surplus. And then I'm just going to be working on lift the weight in the gym and seeing where I'm going from there, because that's how I'm going to build muscle. I have to eat more. Obviously, eating the 1785 calories, I ain't really lose nothing. Nothing really happened. Did I wait 6 weeks? Y'all tell me, did I wait 6 weeks? So what I will say is cutting is very trying the longer that you do it, which like, duh. Cutting phase is over. We're not going to be thinking about eating less food and less calories. We're going to be thinking about eating at maintenance, eating more whole foods, and figuring. I was struggling with wanting to eat something sweet at the end of the night, but also not wanting to eat too late. I'm going to have to throw those time frames at the window, because my schedule's like all over the place. It's all over the place. I will work in something sweet right at the end of the night, instead of having it like in the middle of the day or in the morning. Actually limiting like my snacking to like 1 or 2 snacks versus eating the whole thing of cashews, because that's what I was really craving like when I was off, was like trail mix, nuts, and popcorn. I feel like those took me out. It took me out. I ate it. I did it. I enjoyed it. It was so good. Actually bumped up cardio. I was only doing 20 minutes of cardio during this whole like 6-week phase. Probably until like the last week where I kind of bumped it up to 25 minutes. So on the next cut, I would definitely need to increase my cardio. I think I would journal more. Just about right what I'm going through. Review it so I'm not constantly cycling, because I noticed that like when I write in my journal, like when I go back and read it months later, like I'm like, dang, I'm still in the same cycle. If I would just read, I've already had this epiphany, I won't be going through the same stuff. So I would definitely journal about what's going on more consistently than I did. I do feel like I ate consistently until like the last 2 weekends of the cut. So like the first 4 weeks were really good. I wasn't really hungry. I wasn't really craving anything. But those last 2 weeks when I was traveling, like I got off track. So I know traveling gets me off track. I was very consistent in the gym. And with the workouts, going to my personal trainer, hitting the gym by myself, lifting weights, tracking what I was doing in the gym. So I'm very happy with that. I did consistently drink water, prep like foods that I was eating mostly during the week when I was at work. I didn't really eat out a whole lot. I feel overall I did do well. It's just the numbers that make it seem like, what did you do? but numbers aren't everything. If I had to rate this cut, I would definitely just put it in the middle. I would be neutral about it. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, but I did gather like what worked for me and what didn't work. And I've also actually bought a new workout program. This is my first time actually buying a program. I bought it from Natasha Ocean. She is a YouTuber here. Here where, Asia? She a YouTuber here where? She is a YouTuber who got like a PhD in some kind of sports science, protein or something. And she works out and does like crazy, athletic, exciting things on her YouTube channel. She just released a program called Built Reload. And so I've bought that. And I am going to be working that program alongside my personal training. So, all right, you guys, that's all that I have for you today on this Workout Wednesday. And please feel free to leave any comments or suggestions or tips below, like maybe how I could have made my cutting phase a little bit better, or any suggestions y'all have as I'm trying to go into this maintenance and then surplus stage over the next couple of weeks. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time.